Just a quick disclaimer. I wasn't expecting all of what I'm about to say to come across from watching the map. This is simply my thought process. When I first planned the script for Oleander, it was heavily influenced by two things: the meaning of the song and the symbolism surrounding the oleander flowers. The original song is pretty obviously about an abusive relationship, which is what some fans like to portray the relationship of Snowfur and Thistleclaw as, and I've always disagreed. To me, it seems that Thistleclaw started to truly get evil only after Snowfur's death, and that's what I went with. To understand this map better, there are really only a few things you need to know about Oleanders. The first thing isn't even any sort of mythology or anything, simply the fact that Oleanders are extremely toxic and capable of killing a human, or at the very least dangerous. Oleanders also represent love and romance, which I'll get back to in a sec. Another thing that really inspired me to host this map is a story in none other than Greek mythology. In this story, there are two lovers and one of them tragically dies while trying to pick a flower from an oleander tree, and then the other gets very sad. Sounds familiar? It should. Except that Snowfur wasn't trying to climb a tree, but you get my point. Now, if you still remember what I told you about Oleanders, I'll walk you through the map briefly explaining what the flowers mean in each scene. So at the very beginning, in the field in which Moonflower dies, Snowfur gets covered in the flowers because she loves her mother a lot, but the love is right now tearing her apart. Thistleclaw is then able to take the pain away by being at Snowfur's side and supporting her, but Snowfur begins to think that she might be a burden, as heavily influenced by the lyrics of the original song. She thinks she's spreading her pain to Thistleclaw, which is obviously not true, but that's difficult for Snowfur to believe. He does, however, become dependent on Snowfur, so when she dies, he feels the same pain Snowfur did when her mother died, but for him, there's nobody to lift him up, so instead, he proceeds to spread his pain to others, spreading the blood and spreading the toxic oleanders. Meanwhile, Snowfur is seeing all the pain Thistleclaw is causing, but she is unable to do anything. She is unable to let go of him, even when it's very clear what he's become. She's always watching in the shadows. At its core, this map is about letting go. Snowfur has to let go of Thistleclaw, let go of that one last toxic oleander in order to not hurt anymore. And at the end of the map, she does.